Good morning. Craig Howard here. Happy to be with you again this morning. I read a story about a waitress down in Florida who noticed something odd about the little boy at a table that she was waiting on. He had a big scratch right here between his eyes, and he was very withdrawn and sad and just not what you'd expect out of a little boy. And so as she walked by one time, she flashed a little sign at him. Once she was past the dad who was with him, she flashed a little sign at him that said "Need help?" ? He saw the sign and just put his head down and nodded. And so she went and called the police. She noticed that even when they got the food, there was no food for the little boy, and she knew something was drastically wrong. When the police got there, they took the father into custody and found out that he had been abusing this little boy for a long time. And once the little boy described some of the abuses, the doctor who examined him and saw the injuries that he had already had and some that were still healing said it was only a matter of time before this little boy died, before he was killed in the process. You know, sometimes we close our eyes to the things that are going on around us because we think, well, it's none of my business. But that's not what Jesus expects us to do. In fact, in Proverbs chapter 31, verses 8 and 9, it says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and the needy." When we see abuses going on, whether it's to a child or maybe an older adult, somebody who is weaker, who is being taken advantage of by somebody who is stronger, we need to be willing to intervene and help. We need to be willing to say, this is not what Jesus would allow. Jesus would not put up with this. This isn't what Jesus intended. Sometimes, I have a young man in my church who is Asian. And he told me one time that he told me about how much he gets made fun of because he's Asian, and how sometimes adults that he doesn't even know will belittle him and put him down because he's of Asian origin. And so I've begun to kind of keep my eye out whenever he's with us. Now, he's a senior this year in high school, and he's just an amazing kid. I just love being around him. But he's going to very soon be headed off to college, but I'm just amazed at his attitude, given the fact that oftentimes he has been put down simply because he was born in another part of the world and was adopted here. We need to look around and see where people are mistreating those due to no fault of their own, due to nothing they did wrong, either by birth or because they're just weaker and not able to defend themselves. We need to keep our eyes open and realize that Jesus told us to do more than just feed the poor and the hungry. He said defend them. Something to think about today. I hope you have a great day today. I got to get moving. About time to go to physical therapy. You're tired of hearing that, I know. Anyhow, I'll be headed off. But listen, I hope you have a great day today and that God is with you and just blesses you in a whole bunch of ways. I'll talk to you, I guess, on Monday. God bless.